Hello everyone, welcome back to Placement Buddies. Let me welcome you all to another video in this industrial instrumentation playlist, and today we are going to discuss about level measurements, right? So there are two types of level measurement, or rather I should say there are two methods of level measurement, direct method and inferential methods. Inferential methods are also known as indirect methods, right? So under inferential methods we have resistive, inductive method, capacitive method and ultrasonic method. So in this video we are going to discuss in detail about all these methods, direct methods and indirect methods. So let us start. At first we have side glass method, which is the direct method of measuring the liquid level. So here what happens is, this method is used for level measurement of non-corrosive, non-staining and non-sticky liquids. Okay, अगर कोई लिक्विड नॉन कोरोसिव है, उससे कोई कोरोजन नहीं होता है, वो नॉन स्टिकी है और नॉन स्टेनिंग है, तो ही सिर्फ उसको हम डायरेक्ट मेथड से मेजर कर सकते हैं उसका लिक्विड लेवल, राइट? नाउ व्हेन द लेवल ऑफ द लिक्विड इंक्रीजेस इन द टैंक, देन द लेवल ऑफ द लिक्विड इन द साइड ग्लास आल्सो इंक्रीजेस लिनियरली, राइट? सो एज यू कैन सी, यहाँ पे साइड ग्लास का लेवल बढ़ेगा जब लिक्विड का लेवल टैंक के अंदर बढ़ेगा, and this relationship is linear. Okay, the side glass have the markings on it which gives the value of the liquid level directly. As you can see, here are the markings, right? These methods are used to measure liquid level up to 1 meter. Okay, so this is all about direct method. Now let us proceed towards the indirect methods or the inferential methods, right? So the first inferential method is resistive method. So in resistive method, the mercury is used as a conductor. A number of contact rods are present at various liquid level with resistance R in their arms. As you can see, these are the number of contact rods at various liquid level with resistance R in their arms. Okay. Now, the working mechanism is as such that when the level of the liquid rises, the electrode connected to the tube wall and the highest of the immersed rods gets short, and the output current is then recorded in the ammeter. जब टैंक के अंदर लिक्विड का लेवल बढ़ेगा, तब द इलेक्ट्रोड विच इज कनेक्टेड टू द ट्यूब वॉल के साथ जो इलेक्ट्रोड कनेक्टेड है, दिस एंड द हाईएस्ट ऑफ द इमर्स्ड रॉड्स शॉर्ट हो जाएगा एक साथ. ओके, एंड व्हेन इट विल गेट शॉर्ट, द आउटपुट करंट विल बी रिकॉर्डेड इन द एमीटर, इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एमीटर, राइट? नाउ लेवल इज इन्फर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ आउटपुट करंट, मतलब द आउटपुट करंट रिकॉर्डेड बाय द एमीटर gives an indication of the liquid level of the tank. Okay, so in resistive method basically we calculate the liquid level or we measure the liquid level which is inferred in terms of output current. Output current किसका? इस particular ammeter का, right? Now we will proceed towards the inductive method. This is the setup of level measurement by inductive method. The inductive method works on the principle of change in permeability of the inductor with the change in liquid level. Liquid level जैसा ही change होगा वैसा ही inductor का permeability change होता जाएगा. Okay? The coils are energized by an AC source. This is the AC source. Initially the inductance of the two coils is constant. ये जो surge coil और second coil है, initially दोनों का inductance constant रहता है. One of the coils L1, which is the surge coil, it searches for the rise or fall of the liquid level. ये ensure करता है कि liquid level fall कर रहा है या rise कर रहा है, उस चीज को ensure करता है surge coil. The inductance of the surge coil changes as the liquid rise or fall in between it. जब ये liquid इस particular जगह पे rise करेगा या fall करेगा, तब इस surge coil का inductance change होता जाएगा, right? The change in inductance leads to the change in output voltage. जैसा ही ये इंडक्टेंस चेंज होगा इस सर्ज कॉइल का, यहाँ पे जो आउटपुट वोल्टेज है वो भी चेंज होगा, राइट? दिस आउटपुट वोल्टेज कैन बी कैलिब्रेटेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ लिक्विड लेवल. सो बेसिकली हम लिक्विड लेवल कैसे कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं? विद द चेंज इन आउटपुट वोल्टेज, राइट? जितना चेंज इन आउटपुट वोल्टेज उतना ही चेंज इन द लिक्विड लेवल. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैलकुलेट और वी मेजर द लेवल यूजिंग इंडक्टिव मेथड. द नेक्स्ट मेथड इज capacitive method, right? So in capacitive method we have variable area method. This is the setup, or you can say the diagram for variable area method, and this is the setup, or you can say the diagram for capacitive voltage divider method. So we will discuss both the methods. So in variable area method, what is happening? One of the connection is taken from the outer container and other from the cylindrical rod completely dipped inside the container. Okay, these are the two connections. एक कनेक्शन आउटर कंटेनर से जा रहा है और दूसरा कनेक्शन जा रहा है सिलिंड्रिकल रॉड विच इज कंप्लीटली डिप्ड इनसाइड द कंटेनर, राइट? नाउ द लिक्विड, ये वाला जो लिक्विड है, इट एक्ट्स एज अ डाइइलेक्ट्रिक एंड द कैपेसिटेंस इज वेरिड विद द हाइट ऑफ द लिक्विड. ओके, so this is all about the variable area method. Now we will look into the capacitive voltage divider method. So this is the setup for voltage divider method. For the case of a highly conductive liquid, the surface of the liquid can be taken as one of the plates of the parallel plate capacitor. ये वाला जो surface है, we can take it as one of the plate of the parallel plate capacitor. As the level of the liquid rise or fall in the container, the value of the capacitance C2, ये जो C2 है, it varies. And due to this, the output voltage E0 will also vary. Okay. So I hope capacitive voltage divider method is also clear to you, right? Now we will proceed towards the ultrasonic method. Ultrasonic method is the most advanced or the most precise method for the measurement of level, you can say. What we do is, as the level of the liquid increases in the tank, the surface of the liquid comes up, and now the beam, this one, has to travel lesser distance to go and strike the surface and to come back to the receiver, and hence the time taken, which is the T by the pulse, gets reduced. Okay, so basically here we measure the level using difference in transit time. So this time taken by the beam to strike here and get back to the receiver is basically the transit time. जितना ज़्यादा लेवल उतना ही कम ट्रांजिट टाइम, जितना कम लेवल उतना ही ज़्यादा ट्रांजिट टाइम. ओके, so we are basically inferring the liquid level in terms of transit time, right? So these were the methods of level measurement. I hope आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. That's it for today guys. मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो पे.